Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Fractal Bitcoin. Welcome to today's Bitcoin news video. I'm Chris. This show's all about Bitcoin. It's about the collapse of fiat currencies, especially the US dollar. But mostly it's about your future prosperity. I want to ask Barry, Barry, do you think Bitcoin is done?
No way. You crazy?
It's not done. Let's go. Let's get to the price. We're above 63,000 right now, 63,220. And you can see it's a big green candle day. We're up about $3,000, which is a good sign. I mean, maybe we'll hold this area of like 60K. Of course, we dipped down into the 58K. You can never get away from 58K, but it's looking good. And Bitcoin, once again, trying to reclaim its bull market support band. And this is the band where when it's on a really big move, like you can see here from like October of 2023, we were way above this support band here. And then over the past like 7.5 months, we've come back to it. But once we break it, you're going to see something like this again. We're going to go way above it and skyrocket. That's definitely coming. And yeah, this could be the biggest bear trap. But they won't trap me. This is what El just says. Yeah, this is really interesting. If you look on top here, this is the standard cycles of Bitcoin. It goes up and up and up, but then just before it really goes up into FOMO and euphoria and way up to the cycle peak, it comes down and it's a bear trap, right? It's trying to trap all the bears. The bears sell their Bitcoin here and then it moons. They're not going to be happy. So never sell. But this is not financial advice. But if you're like me and you're just accumulating Bitcoin for the long term, you don't have to worry about bear traps. In fact, bear traps are just opportunities to buy more. Let's go. Yeah, this is bullish. Bitcoin whales have accumulated 1.5 million Bitcoin in the last 6 months, indicating possible price rises on the horizon. And yeah, I mean, look, this is just, this orange on the bottom here is the short-term holder whale, and it's going way, way up. And even you have the long-term holder whale, this dotted line right here, that's also still going up, although it's been flat over the past probably 4 or 5 months. But yeah, look, when the big guys are buying like mad, what does that tell you? Right? You have to look at what the big guys are doing. This is their business. Investing is their business. They study this stuff. They have staffs of people studying. So like when the big guys do, when they buy or when they sell, we have to just at least be aware of what they're doing. And when they're buying like crazy, we know what that means. The bull run, we didn't even get really started yet. So yeah, just in, Michael Saylor says MicroStrategy's endgame is to be the leading Bitcoin bank and become $1 trillion company. Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing, and maybe he just announced it, that they want to be the leading Bitcoin bank. It's interesting. I mean, that'd be good. We had a good Bitcoin bank, I guess. Although holding your own Bitcoin is the best, right? And here's Michael Saylor explaining the game theory behind why nation states will adopt Bitcoin rather than try to attack it, right? This is what a lot of people say. Oh, the government's just going to put a stop to Bitcoin, or the government can take over the network, or whatever people say. They say the same stuff all the time. Yeah, let's watch this.
Bitcoin is digital power. It's 350 exahash. That equates to $20 billion worth of computer equipment. And then you can value the energy. If it's 5 cents a kilowatt hour, you're getting to $5-6 billion a year. That's what it takes to run the network, but that's not what it takes to attack the network. If I'm a nation state and I wanted to block every message for the next 6 hours, I need to win the next 60 blocks. And that means I need to bring online 3,500 exahash of computer power. The problem with that is if I hijacked all of the Google, Amazon, and Microsoft computer power, I could maybe bring on 5 exahash. So you would need 2,000 times as much energy. That's all the energy on Earth. Doesn't work. You need 3 Earths. What government do you know that would want to spend a decade failing to attack something? It's much more likely that you'll just flip everybody in that government to support Bitcoin by the time they finish that.
Right.
Bitcoin is digital.
Yeah, so that's It's amazing. You need the power of 3 Earths to take over Bitcoin for 6 hours. And so it just makes more sense for nation states to just buy Bitcoin and get involved, right? So yeah, this is cool. There's a conference coming up in Suriname. I think that's how you say it. And join the Revolutie. Suriname Decentralized is a Bitcoin and nostr conference in Suriname, Maya's land, on November 7th to the 9th. And so here's a picture. This woman, Maya, she's running for president, I believe. And this is the website. This is the Bitcoin and nostr conference in the Amazon. So yeah, check it out. It's November, what did I just say? It's November 7th to the 9th. It's coming up. That's less than a month away. That's right after the election. But yeah, good on her, good on this country. We love it. All right, subscribe to the channel while you're thinking about it, if you'd like to. And let's get into a couple stories of fiat and government nonsense for context, because Bitcoin solves these issues. First, TD Bank pleads guilty in a money laundering case and will pay $3 billion in penalties. And the Bitcoin manual says, dudes make software that allows you to improve your financial privacy, and they get slapped with money laundering accusations and are arrested, and their service and business are taken down. Meanwhile, banks are actively facilitating crime and admitting to money laundering, paying $3 billion in fines, and no one goes to jail. It was never about the crime. It was always about the control. No one could have said it better than that, right? Except maybe Walker, who says, isn't it funny that Bitcoin banks are literally criminal organizations who launder money for drug cartels, and instead of shutting them down and putting people in jail, they just get a fine and a slap on the wrist and keep doing business. Yeah, isn't it amazing? It's just amazing. No, it's not really amazing. It's called corruption. It's called the government and the banks are in it together, and they just bail each other out, and it's a whole corrupt game. And you are the one who gets taken advantage of, and you get the short end of the stick every time. Every time. And by the way, what he was mentioning here, these dudes making software that allow you to improve your financial privacy, these are little small guys, developers, developing new apps and platforms. And they're the ones, they're trying to do something good for humanity, and they're the ones who the government comes after and arrests them. But they don't arrest TD Bank. Nobody in TD Bank is going to be accountable at all. Yeah, and we need Trump to stop the endless foreign wars. I mean, that might help. Yeah, Mom, I'm scared. I don't want to go to war. Honey, quit being selfish. I want a woman president. This is literally happening. It's retarded. Oh, it's retarded. Yeah, and this is funny. Just in, 50% of liberal women under 30 admit they have a mental health condition. Yeah, this is insane. Here you have conservatives, moderates, and liberals. And look at the liberal women, the younger liberal women, literally 50% say they have a mental health condition. Of course, conservatives have the least. Moderates have in the middle, and the liberals have the most. Look, I just wanted to show you this. I'm not a psychologist, and this is just, a survey. I don't know what it means, but it's definitely true. What you're seeing on the screen is true. It's observable in the real world. So that's crazy. So take care of yourselves, people. But yeah, New York City seeks 14,000 hotel rooms for migrants through 2025, with each one costing $352 per night. That's almost $5 million per night that New York is going to spend on migrants. Illegal migrants, by the way. Illegals. $5 million a day they're going to spend on illegals. And it's your money they're spending. This is insane. It's insanity. I don't know how anyone can think this is not absolute insanity. It's retarded. Yeah, here you go. Just in, $5.4 trillion asset manager Fidelity confirms that more than 77,000 customer records were hacked, including licenses, social security numbers, and personal information. Yeah, isn't it funny? Well, guess what? Nunchuck here, which is a wallet, a very good wallet, posts KYC, which stands for Know Your Customer, which is that basically means when Fidelity is gathering your email and your social security card and your companies that need all your information for security purposes, that's called KYC. And KYC creates huge honeypots that have endangered and will continue to endanger users. That's why Nunchuck is non-KYC. So it's a honeypot. So think about it this way. Fidelity, they gathered everyone's personal information, and now the hackers know where all the personal information is. It's on Fidelity's servers. So now they know where to hack. But look, if you're a company like Nunchuck and you don't gather any personal information, you have no personal information, guess what? There's nothing for the hackers to take. Oh my God. So non-KYC is the way to go. I mean, think about a world where you don't have to give your information to hardly anybody. Then the odds of it getting hacked are almost zero, right? Anyway, good for you, Nunchuck. And yeah, this is, by the way, there's something going around on Twitter and elsewhere. It's called Fractal Bitcoin. It has nothing to do with me or this show, just so you know. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a layer 2 on Bitcoin, but they're doing like inscriptions and NFTs on Bitcoin, I think. I don't know. I don't approve of it. I don't even know what it is. But I just wanted to tell you because my fear is that people are going to look at Twitter and see all this garbage, and then they're going to be like, oh yeah, Fractal Bitcoin, he's a scammer and whatever. And I'm not. I'm a Bitcoiner, and I'm just giving Bitcoin news. And you know me, all I'm doing is helping us prosper in the future by learning about finance, learning how bad the US dollar is, learning how good Bitcoin is, and using this knowledge to live better lives for ourselves. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what this is. So please do not associate me with this. I don't know what it is, but they're tagging me. They're using the same things. They're not tagging me in this particular tweet, but they do, at Fractal Bitcoin. And I'm like, dude. And I haven't responded or said anything because I don't know what to say. And I can't block everybody. And I don't know. If you have any advice for me, let me know. But yeah, this is the big news yesterday was that Tesla came out with the Optimus robot and also something else which I'll show you. But yeah, this is kind of insane. I mean, this is the Optimum, what is it? Optimus. The Tesla Optimus robot. Here's a dude going to talk to it.
Optimus.
People here today.
It's insane. It's even talking.
Say hi to my friend John. John? Where's John?
Right here.
Oh, hello, John.
How are you?
How are you doing? Very good.
It's crazy. I'm
Where
talking to a robot. From San Jose. Probably from where you were born in Silicon Valley.
Wonderful. Where do you live in San Jose? Do you live in Almond Valley or do you live in the Santa Teresa area?
No, I live in Los Gatos.
Los Gatos. Oh, wonderful. Very nice area.
Where do you live?
Beautiful hiking I hear out there.
There is. Where do you live?
I live in Palo Alto at the current moment.
Figures. Yeah, this is awesome.
That's where they train us, that's where we get our builds, and that's where we work with a wonderful group of people.
What's the hardest thing about being a robot?
Trying to learn how to be as human as you guys are. And that's something I try harder to do every day, and I hope that you will help us become that way.
Well, awesome. Nice to meet you, Optimus.
You as well.
Now, the reason I'm showing you this, obviously, frankly, is that this is kind of incredible. And you could tell it's still early days, but look, that's a robot with that's able to talk to people. And the humanness in the communication is amazing. Like when he asked it a question, it didn't know the answer. It was like, like it's not just a robot talking like a robot. It's literally very human, and it's going to get even better. Anyway, I just thought this was kind of, I mean, this is a day that 200 years from now, they might be teaching kids in school. Oh, you remember on October 10th, 2024? That's when Elon unveiled the first version of such and such, right? Like this could be that day in history. We don't know. And yeah, they unveiled their robo-van taxi. Look at this robo-van taxi. This is, yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing. And I'm not going to play it, but they, yeah, a bunch of people get out. There's a lot of people that can fit in there. I don't know, like 10, 12 people at least. I don't know. Anyway, and they also have this like a self-driving taxi cab they unveiled. Anyway, pretty interesting. But yeah, here is an ant going on a date. Yeah, here he is. Here's an ant. He's on his way to a date. Oh yeah, let's go. There you go. He's bringing flowers for his girlfriend, his ant girlfriend. All right, and in case you've never heard the howl of an Arctic wolf, here it is. Yeah, you guys, you got to hear this. This is must hear. It's an Arctic wolf, believe it or not. I mean,
we are going to keep doing them until we see Kenai's nose go up in the air. When you see his nose go up in the air, kind of quiet your voice down. We're going to see if we can hear his beautiful Arctic wolf howl. But Kenai likes to chit-chat a little bit, so he doesn't want to stop there. He wants to howl a couple times back and forth, so we'll keep it going. Are you guys willing? Sure. All right, let's try it out. Here we go.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh my God, this is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Everything we do is here, including this link on the top. Join our locals community. And here's our locals. We're building a community. It's slow going, but it's okay. I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate all you guys. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. Also follow on Rumble. And I enjoy making these videos. Look, it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Go out and enjoy life. Do things that are fun and, you know, turn off work and all that. You know, I know there are guys in the Bitcoin space who do streams every day. I'm not working weekends. I'm never going to work weekends. But I do make like little short videos and I put them up on locals sometimes if there's like news or price action. So that's pretty cool. But I appreciate you. That's it. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday for another Bitcoin news video. All right. Bye.